guys, it's Nick the Booksmith. Welcome back again. So before we look at the Fern Specimen journal, I want to show you the little kit that I made to go along with this, and I'll do like a little fast forward thing so you don't have to watch me fussy cut stuff because nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Yeah. So let's do that and then I will show you the book. So now that the, base part is put together, I cut out some of the little labels that come with the kit because you can just kind of, you can put them all over the place or put them on the page or, wherever you're going to put your little elements here. That's not the right fern. We'll put this one over here. Maybe that's the right fern. And so it's not a Virginianum. I don't speak Latin. Okay. There's enough little labels to do quite a bit and make them look all different. So I hope that's fun. They can look just a little different. You can make things cattywampus if you want. And there's all kinds of little museum tags to put on there. Okay, cute. So that's what this is. That's this little kit, the little specimen slide kit. Guess I could glue some of these on while I'm just standing here doing absolutely nothing. So I think I've gotten everything kind of set out, put together, whatever, for the D stash that starts in the morning. And the Etsy items will be listed on Etsy and about 10 o'clock. Yeah, 10 o'clock my time. And then, which is Mountain Standard Time. If you don't know when that is, there will be a link under this video to the world clock. The world clock. And it basically tells you all the times in the world. And if I remember correctly, the very first clock is the Denver clock, and that is my time zone. The NOAA Center, the National Weather Center, is actually about 40 minutes from me. So they have an atomic clock that they keep around, just keep stuff around. Let me put some on this one. So then that way you'll be able to look at that clock and say, oh, well, it's 9 o'clock in the morning in Denver. I guess in an hour it'll be listed. So that'll just give you a good guesstimate there. And the blind bid, you guys can go ahead and start sending, if you have a blind bid for one or more items, you guys go ahead and start sending them. It's fine. It's cool. No big deal at all. They'll just collect in the mailbox until I can get around to it. So, because it's going to be open for 3 days. And then the eBay items will be going up on eBay, posted tomorrow at about 11. Well, at 11. I shouldn't say about. I'm gonna post them at 11. I don't think I can post them all simultaneously. I'm not sure you can make a post on eBay like you can on Etsy. Like on Etsy, you can make a listing and save it as a draft, just like you would, an email. And then you can make it go public whenever you want, which is nice because if you have several things that you want to post at once, then all you have to do is hit that button and make them all public at once if you have them set out ahead of time. I don't think eBay lets you do that, but I'm going to post the first one at 11 and then consecutively get the other 2 posted. But you got 3 days. It's not like, it's not like it's an instant thing. So no worries. No worries. So here is our darling little specimen slides. So very cute. And of course, you could totally not use, these guys, the background. You could just use some brown cardstock like we did on the back, and you could put a real dried something in there and then label it with the little labels and your little brads. I think the metal really adds an extra touch. You don't have to do that, but I don't know, it just makes it look like a little museum box, right? Okay, so let me scoot back a second here. Wow. These are the Edwardian case journal cards. And then all this is kind of made with the inspiration that came from this book. And as you can see, there's a label there and a specimen box, and they all have that same acetate over the top to make it look like little glass boxes. And then they have different slides in there, but there's still little bolts on the corners. There's little tags under and over. All kinds of little museum and metal tags and tabs everywhere. This one's actually a metal one. And here is another one. So there's three boxes, specimen boxes on the front in their little wooden frames. And then inside, I have done this beautiful marbled paper, and this is a print. It's not an actual marbled paper. It's just from one of my kits that I printed on craft paper. So as you can see, it's like a lightweight, like a wrapping paper. And then on the inside, we've got all kinds of graphics that have to do with ferns and specimens and that kind of thing. This is a little metal tab up here, that you can tuck things in. I've done some sewing and some more little labels and some digital stamping. There's also some quotes and some poetry that have to do with ferns. I've used some of my paper that I have from that last Alice's book. And stay tuned, there's going to be something coming up on this soon. I'm getting to it, but it's got little tabs on there. Here's another one down here with a little collage with a little metal tab and a little Denison label. Another fern page. All kinds of fern pages. Here is one of those receipts. This is actually a memorandum that was printed out on that stuff that I told you guys about, that masking paper. If you go to the link underneath this video where it has my favorites, there's a page at Amazon where I save all my favorite stuff, and it's listed there so you can see what it looks like. So if you ever have a question about any of the supplies I use, most of them are going to be on that favorites page so you can see, you know, what they look like. You might be able to get them even in your own hometown, but if you can't, then at least you know they're on Amazon. And another Ferns and Ferneries. It's a title page to an old book. This is part of an old botany book that I have that's falling apart. It's not that old. I think it's from the 50s. It's not that old, but the spine was just wrecked. Got used a lot, I guess. Some more ferns. And a printout from a botany page there. And some more. There's a lot of printouts in this one. There's a little tuck spot on this graph paper, and then on this side there's another one, so it's like a little double. And another print there with a little conservatory down at the bottom. And this is one of the specimen, the Fern specimen pages. Yeah. And some more. I love ferns. I know a lot of you guys like ferns too. Even the black and white is just, I don't know, beautiful. Beautiful artwork. And then there's another. And then I sewed around this. This is a little poem about ferns, and then I sewed some dark green thread around that. Another of the old pages, and I sewed on a little tab with some little reinforcers. There is one of the fern pages printed out on that painter's masking paper. Another little tab sewn on. I love this. That is so very cool. It's got all the information that came on that page. This one's cool too. This is a watercolor, and with a little definition of forest up there in the corner. And some more information on this side about maidenhairs and brackens. Another print there, one there about creeping ferns. Some more. Can you tell I was having like a whole reinforcer day? Then I sewed a bunch of stuff on there and put a little label, and yeah, I think I wanted this to kind of look like just something that you'd be collecting specimens in. So think of all the things you could hang off of these those little bulb pins. I might even, when this goes up for sale, I'll add some little doodads in here so whoever wants it can, you know, keep on going if they'd like. There's another page from a fern book, and one there, and there. Just keeps going. Another little sewn element with some of strip of some of the hand marble paper and a little piece of notebook paper. Another fern specimen. And this is so pretty. It's not a fern. I'm sorry, it's not a fern. But it was, I don't know, it was ferny. Ferny. And another of just a piece of paper sewn on to there. And then the back page. So there is, oh, I forgot to show you the back. So here's the back. I should show you this too, my own camera. Just some more labels, and these are actually museum labels. This is from an old field guide, so I thought that was kind of cool. And another one there. So there is this one. It will also be it will also be going up on Etsy tomorrow with the other 2 journals. So add another one in. There are 6 destash kits. There's the book necklace, the Altoid tin, all the marble paper, all of it. The book plates, the little metal book plates. is that it? That's all going to go up tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning. So there's like, I think there's like 24 listings that are going up tomorrow, which is kind of cool because I rarely get to do that. I rarely get to do that. So this kit will also be available right now at my Etsy store if you want to make some little specimen slides for your book or whatever you want to make them for, just because they're kind of cute. And I will put in the, also on the favorites page, where you can get some acetate or some film if you don't have any. So basically you can even use like packaging. So you know how sometimes when you buy something it's got that clear plastic, well, you know, the stuff that's like murder to get off of anything. So if you can find a flat piece this size, you are good to go. Also, you can get transparency film. So some of you, if you're teachers or somebody that has to do with printing, you may already have some transparency film. So that's all what acetate is. And there's different thicknesses, but it's all gonna work. It's all gonna look just fine. So try it out, have fun, and make some little specimen slides. Okay, that is it for today. Again, until tomorrow, when I put everything up, I will, see you guys then. And I guess that's it. If anybody has any questions, please holler at me and I will try to get to them. The blind bidding and the eBay things, there's 3 days to worry about those. So I will try to get to everybody's question if you have a question. The Etsy stuff will get put up and, first come, first serve. But if anybody has any questions tonight, I will try my hardest to get to those. Sound good? I will see you guys really soon because I've got some exciting things coming next week that I want to hurry up and get to next week so I can tell you all about it. All right, you all have a great, great weekend. Everybody stay safe, and big, huge love to all of you guys. Thank you for all of your encouragement with the D-Stash and the charity items, and yeah, thank you guys so very much. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.